Well, this has been an amazing trip to Florida. We stayed in an epic suite at the Contemporary Hotel, partied at the opening day of Epic Universe, spent a lot of time at Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Magic Kingdom with friends, rode ET at Universal Studios Florida. But all good things must come to an end, and now it's checkout time. Goodbye, weird flat metal Mickey. The adventure's not over though. We still gotta get from Orlando back home and on the way. Let me just check my watch here. I think we have a little time for the parks. Always hard to choose when you're leaving Disney World and you have time before the airport. Like, which park should we dip into? Magic Kingdom and the castle is always the classic farewell. But I kind of think we had the perfect goodbye at Magic Kingdom last night, looking at the castle and the stormy skies. All we need to do now is get Allie her iced chai from Joffrey's. I think I know where to go next. So anyway, farewell Contemporary. I'll miss the view of that water. It's time to hop in the Toyota Corolla. First time I've ever driven one of these. And head to one of my favorite places on the planet. Dude, that's the #1 thing I miss whenever I go home from here. Just seeing monorails cruising down the road. Oh, and here it is, man. I'm glad we had a chance to come back. Dude, I love Spaceship Earth. Just beckoning you from the parking lot, getting bigger and bigger as you approach. It's what keeps you motivated to keep walking through the muggy weather. You know you're getting close to those Phoenicians. Oh yeah, look at that big old thing from out here. And the epic monorail station bringing people to and from Magic Kingdom. That's what we need more of in this world, monorails. You know, it just dawned on me. I don't know which Imagineer designed all this. Not Spaceship Earth. Like the whole front of the park, the monorail station and the ticket booths here. It's just so 80s. It has such a nice aesthetic. Like the little side buildings, like the curves of the old turnstile cover. I love it, dude. It's a work of art. I don't know, it's just an artifact of a very specific time. There's nowhere quite like Epcot. I mean, you know what I mean? Am I the only one? Just the style, the aesthetic, and that's all before you even get to Spaceship Earth. Oh, I've never seen this before on the signs. Look at that, entrance, entrance, entrance. This one says breakfast and tours. Breakfast and tours? Man, I so rarely get to come to Epcot during Flower and Garden Festival. It's so gorgeous. This year I got to come twice. Amazing. Oh yeah, I love that music they play out here. Suitably epic for one of the 4 wonders of the world. The Walt Disney World. And you know what I'm gonna say. Would you look at the size of that Spaceship Earth? Oh, the fact that they incorporated the monorail into the park, the 80s futurism. Bless you, Epcot. Epcot forever. Kind of crazy. Epcot's becoming my farewell park. I just realized I went to Epcot for my last day last trip. Again, that retro futurism. Something about it. Ooh, the line for Spaceship Earth is looking a little meaty. I think maybe we save that for our grand finale. In the meantime, we gotta get some food. I know Allie's gonna want her pot stickers from China and the World Showcase. And as I stand out here, it's Memorial Day, so I'm sure the airport is gonna be crazy later. So we should probably speed things up and get a move on. Oh, wow, man. Florida is gorgeous, you know? The sun is trying to murder you here, but everything looks so brilliant when those clouds part. Look at this, Walt the Dreamer. I know everybody makes jokes about the position he's sitting in, right? Like everyone's always making toilet humor jokes and everything. But it just dawned on me, the reason they've got him sitting in that position for sure is that so nobody sits on his lap. Oh, it's a scorcher out here, Walt. You know, you really shouldn't be in the parks without a hat. Ah, there you go, Walt. Now you'll be all right. Huh? What? I wasn't doing anything. Ah, fun pics with Walt. Dude, look at that floral figment right there. I love that guy. I kind of wish he was there all year round. All right, before we leave, we definitely have to look at some merch. I gotta pick up a magnet for my buddy George. Ooh, and wait a minute, what is this? What the heck is this? I'm a pass holder. What's going on? Ooh, I was expecting a Flower and Garden one, but look at that. Maleficent. Spooky. The voice of Madame Leota herself. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw this sweet pass holder figment pin over here. All right, might as well grab George's magnet right now. Why not? Yeah, we'll probably cruise in here one more time before we leave, just in case. Dude, I love that they put this little orange bird statue in here for Flower and Garden. They should keep him in here all the time. He's so cute. And they sure went full orange bird this year, man. A lot of orange bird stuff. But I think the thing I appreciate the most is they added Spike the Bee over here. All right, grab something to stay hydrated with. Time to head out for a cruise around the world and get Allie those pot stickers. Ooh, and speaking of the orange bird, on the way back, I've got to head into the Odyssey and get myself that orange bird smoothie again. Curse you, Powerade. Why did you tempt me with your ways? I should have waited for the orange bird. Ah, do you guys do the same thing when you're going through Epcot and it's hot? You just like travel through as many air-conditioned rooms as humanly possible. That's what Allie does. She goes from air-conditioned room to air-conditioned room to shady spot to shady spot. She's got her umbrella. When I'm with her, I follow that plan. But usually if I'm here by myself, I just try to stay out in it as much as possible. I try to acclimate. I mean, once you're all wet, you're all wet, you know? Gosh, it's beautiful. You know, a couple of days before my trip ends, I'm always like, oh man, I can't wait to go home to that California weather. But every time I get to the last day, I feel like I just need one more day. And then maybe one more day. I never want to leave the Florida-ness. Like, the plan is to pop in and only go as far as China. But once I'm in the World Showcase, I just want to start poking my nose into everything. Oh, Mexico. Oh, what the heck? Grand Fiesta Tour is 5 minutes? Don't mind if I do. Ooh, the power, the beauty, the majesty, and the volcano. You know, they say there's hidden Mickeys that pop up in the smoke from the volcano. You gotta wait a while to see it, but supposedly it's there. I don't know if it's the power of suggestion, but I swear I've seen it too. All right, time to go see our old friends, the Three Caballeros. Right, buddy? I love boats. You know what I love even more? Fiestas. Fiesta hoy! Oh yeah, dude, the best. Rock on, boys! Woohoo! Even the old fellas are stoked. That's right, guys. Cut a rug. Cut a rug. Sweet. Dude, I love this. Every pavilion needs a ride. I was just thinking how funny it would be if we don't end up making it on Spaceship Earth and Mexico is our grand finale. Save the best for last.
We shall interact. That means I cannot. Oh, yes. I don't know. They want to agree because we're always together.
See, look how good it looks out here. France, Morocco, Japan. I want to visit them all. Even Germany. Hey, I just had a weird thought. I know it's unlikely to go to war with Norway, but what if we did go to war with one of these countries? What would Disney do? Would they just throw a tarp over the whole thing? Norway is closed until they learn their lesson. Gosh, it's beautiful out here today. I don't know whether to be happy that Florida's giving us a great send-off or annoyed that I want to stay forever. All right, we finally made it. For whatever reason, out of all the food in all the parks, Allie's very favorite thing is getting pot stickers at the Lotus Blossom Cafe. Dude, if I ever go to China and it doesn't look exactly like this, I am going to be annoyed. Skadoosh. Look at this plant right here. Look what it's called. The dwarf Buddha belly. Do we have any American plants with funny names like that? I was talking about street names, and I always tell Allie, like, I want to be the guy in charge of naming the streets for a development like Old Crone Way, Rice and Beans Road, just weird names like that. Anyway, okay, pot stickers are achieved. We got them. Ooh, and there they are. Bon appetit, or whatever the Chinese equivalent is. Well, super hard to leave a place this beautiful, but we've got kittens and chickens at home, and much more importantly, my son is graduating high school this week. Oh my gosh. How does life move so fast? It's like blink and you'll miss it. Ooh, I gotta get a selfie over here, man. If only I could find the perfect angle, the perfect pic. Ooh, fun pic! I'm sending that one to the fam. All right, that was the high water mark. Heading back towards the front of the park now. Slushy time for me, or squishy or smoothie or whatever it is. Time to get my orange bird on. Oh, dude, I love spotting things I've never seen before at Epcot. Look at this across the street from the main pyramid. Look at this little Olmec head in the garden here. I want one of those at home. Oh, dude, it's too hot. It's too hot. I don't know if it's legal. Oh, but it feels good, so who cares? Oh, you look so surprised for some reason. Oh, that feels great. Gosh, a little Epcot water on your head. Nice. Okay, well, that was cool down number 1. By the way, look at that monorail. Look at how gorgeous this place is. Amazing. Now it's time for cool down number 2. That orange bird smoothie, which is so good. I wish it was literally on the menu permanently in here. I'm not all that good at describing how food tastes or beverages taste, but basically, it's like an orange creamsicle if it was a lemonade, if it was a smoothie. It's so good. Oh man, it is hard to drag myself away from Epcot, that is for sure. Especially with the monorails cruising around. Makes me want to stay forever. I feel like I keep saying that. I'm a little bit of a broken record today. But can you blame me? Can you blame me? All that's left to do now is to pick up our food over here, pick up our mobile order, and then head to Orlando International. Ain't nothing gluten-free for me at the airport. So I always try and grab a bite before I head out, if I can. Flight's at 7 p.m. It's about 1:30 now, something like that. So we've got time, but like I said, it's Memorial Day, so definitely want to get there early. I don't know why they can have these everywhere at Disney World, but they don't have them at Disneyland. Come on, Disneyland. Okay, so we're both tired from the long week, you know. We made a little bargain with each other, like if Spaceship Earth is a true walk-on, we'll do it. If it's not, we won't. And I can see that it's not. So for the first time ever, my last Disney World ride on a trip was Mexico. That's all right. I'm into Mexico. Mexico's cool. Okay, well, there's nothing for us to do now but head back to the car and, of course, get that one last epic, sick, perfect monorail shot. Farewell, Epcot. Farewell, Walt Disney World, until we meet again. Now we get the fun adventure of going to the airport. Oh, no. Time to exit. Oh, my gosh, look at this. It's like they won't let me leave. It's like they keep saying, but look, Justin, monorails, we've got monorails here. Don't you like those? Oh, you want this, don't you? You need that. You need your little bear. You need your little lipstick. Don't you want to look pretty? You need one of them. Slip. Ah, we've crossed the threshold. Okay, don't look back. Don't look back. Is it still behind me? Is it still behind me? Gotta get it back to the car and change out of these sweaty clothes and hit the road, or hit the skies, really. All right, yalla yalla. Ooh, it only took us 20 minutes to get here. What the heck? Hopefully that's a sign of good luck. Here's what we want. Rental car return.
Remember the Alamo.
It's always chaos at this park, trying to grab everything. Do we have everything? Ah! Throw away the last of the trash. It always sucks coming to the airport and having so much leftover, like sunscreen and stuff, and nobody to give it to, you know? It's like, oh, I don't want to waste it. All right, well, that's done. Dude, I don't even really mind going through security other than the taking your shoes off part. It's always stressful until you get rid of these. What the heck? Oh, the handle's breaking. Oh, this is weird so far. Not as much chaos as I was expecting. People always ask me what my favorite airline is. It was Virgin America, but they got rid of that. We're flying United today, which I must admit is pretty low down on my list of airlines I like, but they're welcome to bribe me to try to change my mind. Oh my gosh, we're too early to check the bags. Oh, okay, good. We're only 8 minutes early. Only 8 minutes early. That's actually the suitcase is starting to break, even the wheels. I've had these suitcases since, I don't know, 2015, I think. A lot of mileage on those bad boys, just like me. Allie used the time to change her clothes. She's got her mummy shirt on now. Cozy airplane clothes, yay, fashion. I don't understand how the airport is this calm on Memorial Day. This is weird. Ah, okay, we finally did it. Finally got them checked in. Look at this, I like this about Orlando Airport. They've got theme park stores in here. So like this one's the magic of Disney. It's like, oh, did you forget something for Aunt Tilly? Get her a sick truck. Look, it's cute. It's got all kinds of theme park souvenirs. Oh, and I never saw the little Figment journal before. Got little advertisements on the screen back there. Look, it's Mickey and the whole gang. Dude, but it's not just a Disney store in the airport. Universal and SeaWorld are also in on the action. Like, look at this. Look at the Universal Orlando store over here. Got your last minute little Harry Potter photo op. And what Universal anything would be complete without a couple of minions. Oh, don't let Allie see that. She loves Cat in the Hat. I love all that Universal Studios Florida brightly colored 90s retro merchandise. This is weird though, when we got off the plane, we saw a store with Epic Universe merchandise. Like it was pretty much all Epic Universe themed, but I don't see it now. Maybe it was on the other side. Whoa! Chill out, Blue. Keep it cool. They totally stole that thing, How to Train Your Dragon, which they can because it's Universal. Did you ever notice now all the Jedi do it? Like that's the Jedi pose now. I always have to have a hand out for what? Why are the Jedis always sticking their hands out now? Anyway, dude, that's the best shirt. I love that shirt. Sick. Ooh, yeah, there's quite a lot of people in line. Good thing we've got Clear. Fly enough that is very much worth the money. Dude, look at that. Skip past that entire line with Clear. All right, we are through security. Now it's time for the little gate link train thing. But look at this. I forgot this was here. Look at this between them. I forgot this was here. Look at the little airport chapel. Wow, I love that. That is cool. Yeah, people writing down little messages right here. And I like the stained glass. Look at that. Look at the rays of holiness. All right, time for the gate link. Woo! I'm just going to pretend it's one last monorail ride. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas. Off we go. Off to Terminal B. Or gate whatever. I'm tired. My brain is shutting down. What the heck? I done had too much swamp gas.
Please stand clear of doors and hold on to handrails. Please exit to gates 30 through 59.
I feel so funny with my backpack and my little pillow here. Got my lunch pack, my boots tight. Hope I don't get in a fight. Oh, back to school. Oh, so this is where everybody is. It got so quiet. What in the world? The Disney store might be kind of expected, but look at this. There's a Polly Pocket machine in the airport. That is amazing. There was no Batman action figure machine, no Ninja Turtle machine in the airport for me when I was a kid. Well, then again, I wouldn't know. I never flew as a kid, ever. You know who reminds me of Polly Pocket? Sabrina Carpenter. Something about her. For a split second, I thought that said canned food company. Like canned food? Allie already got distracted, but I can never stop. I can never rest. I can never be easy. I can never browse for souvenirs until I see my gate. Okay, there it is. It does exist. Oh, all right. We've settled in for the long wait. Yep. Here we are. We're here. When's the plane leave? Ooh, just 4 more hours. Yep. Exciting. Okay, that is cool. I have never seen a cat in an airport before on a leash. Been waiting for a few hours, watching the rain come and go, but it's almost time. Almost. Well, finally almost. Sort of almost. Kind of almost. Time to go home, dude. Time to go home. It's weird seeing one last little rainstorm out there. Like Florida had one last kiss goodbye for us. Got up to grab some chips right here. Just noticed there was a Lego machine in here too, dude. What the heck? So weird. Never seen that before. All right. Almost time to board. Just about 20 minutes. Honestly, this trip, the flights were booked so last minute. It was desperate times call for desperate measures. I normally hate flying LAX to Orlando and vice versa. First of all, LAX is the most miserable airport in the world to get to and out from. And those flights are always completely sold out. You're never going to luck out and get like an empty middle seat or something like that. And everybody's always like the most miserable on them. Just my experience. It's anecdotal. I'm just saying. Like, I don't like taking connecting flights, you know, having a layover. But whenever I do that, like if I fly from home to Salt Lake City or something and then to here, everybody's happier on the plane. I don't know why. Probably because I don't have to go to LAX. I've never seen this before. Look what they texted everyone getting on the plane. People don't know how to stack their luggage, so they're like getting so annoyed they're sending out these messages with GIFs in them. What the heck? I mean, fair and useful, but I've just never seen that before. All right, boarding time. Not just for our flight, but for a flight across the street. The whole terminal's boarding all at once. What a fun one. I don't normally like to talk on planes, so I'll see you in LA. All right, well, we boarded the plane took off, we sat on the plane, and now the plane is about to land. Oh, thank God. We're off. We landed. We're safe. We are in the airport. How do we get home?
Don't worry, I've arranged transportation.
Oh, that sounds ominous. Ooh, Randy's Donuts. Hey, whatever you say, Allie. Feels wrong for me to be in California wearing this shirt. I feel like I gotta button the button now. I'm so excited to get out of the airport and go home. I just realized we still gotta get our bags. Dude, what if I just started playing piano really loudly? Keep in mind that I can't play piano. There's no sign saying do not touch. I feel like this could go horribly wrong. Hey, now there's a place I haven't been to in a long time. Oh, it's freezing. It's so cold in here. I acclimated to Epcot. Will I ever be able to go back to normal? Oh, look, art. What? Oh, good. I was just about to say it's in the wrong part if you're coming into the airport. Oh, look, art. If you're leaving the airport, like, get out of my way, art. I want to go home. Death Valley. Now there's a place I haven't been in a while. Where are you going? Well, I'll give them this. They've at least started to make LAX look a lot nicer. So hard to get into and out of, but it looks much better. Come on, bags. Where's our bags? Feels like those Mervin's commercials. Open, open, open. Ooh, I see one. I see the other one. Ha ha! We made it. To Papa, yes. All right, and now transportation. I believe there will be a car waiting for us right over there in the garage. By the way, whenever you're picking someone up from LAX, just park. It's like $3. That way you don't have to circle and circle and circle. Boy, that's a squeaky bus. Whoa! Get the WD-40. Ooh, California. We're back. Where are we going? Who are we looking for? The smoking man? Is this an episode of the X-Files? We're not going home on a motorcycle, are we? There he is. Look at it. Fake Tyler? Tuna Tyler? The big T, the big tuna.
Welcome back to LA, Chief.
Hey, what's up? Thanks for picking me up at LAX, dude.
Paying for my parking.
It's a big sacrifice for an Orange County boy.
Whatever an Uber was, just multiply that times 2 and pay for my parking.
Nice. Hey, dude, do you want a Mickey Mouse balloon-shaped pillow? Would that satisfy my debt?
No.
Whoa, check it out. Nice Hyundai. Dude, you ever miss the old Ford Fiesta that you used to drive? Or what?
Dude, we're going the same speed as the train. There's just a guy looking at the window at us.
He's just like, hey, look at those young, handsome. Hey, buddy. Get the lead out, Tyler. I don't want that guy looking at me. And we're finally home. And I forgot that we had just done a trip to Allie's hometown and brought back a bunch of stuff from her school and from her parents' house and from all the things. And so our house is still a mess. And now we brought back things from Epic Universe to make it more of a mess. So we gotta clean, we gotta unpack. Fun days are coming. No, but in all seriousness, there are some very fun adventures coming. Now we made it back, which means we've done our duty. We can go home and sleep well. Is that bunny still winking at me? Is he still winking? Quit laughing at me, bird! Ooh, five-legged goat. I can't remember what I was gonna say.